Hello, fellow Chimerans, Signbright here. Welcome to episode 3 of Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 1, Pacific Break. In the last episode, we have found the second audio log belonging to the Order in the southern eastern outskirts of Latte Landing and Wonky Land by finding a research facility. And after finding the second audio log, it's revealed that the Order is finding out that someone is also looking for the shards, and she needs backup. But then she gives out that the Seven aren't what they used to be anymore. And she definitely misses her sister, the Imagined, the most. So after learning this, the Order then continues her pursuit on her mission to figure out who's also after the shards by scouting around the Chapter 7 island to do so. And we know the person who's looking for the shards is indeed the Dark Voyager, using the current viewpoint shard as some sort of magnetic signal to find the other pieces of the shard. So now we're going to Lethal Labs to receive the Dark Voyager's directive from the Holo Table, which means we're finally going to talk to the man himself. But we're actually going to figure out what his actual objective is, to find out why is he using the current viewpoint shard as some sort of magnetic signal to find the other shard pieces. So let's get to the Holo Table quickly as possible without dying. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Up there. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. What weakling calls on me and interrupts my crucial work? Lie to the Dark Voyager and claim you want to help him. If you wish to prove your mental to me, there are tasks to be done. Follow my orders and perhaps I will judge you worthy in assisting my great aims. Okay. Eliminate players in a single match to prove your worth. Oh, come on, man. So as you guys know, I hate single match quests. They're a bane to my existence. Because they're super hard. Because you eliminate one player and you're expecting, oh, that the quest will be saved. Not knowing it's called a single match. Because being called that means you had to start everything all over again from the very beginning. Which is frustrating. Because you spend all that time and effort getting to that point, and then all of a sudden you had to start all over again, and it's a pain. So now we have to prove our worth to the Dark Voyager. We're not going to be on his side, because we're not going to exactly work with him, no. I want to work with that crazy man. We're going to make sure he gives us intel of why he's here on the Chapter 7 island, and why is he using the viewpoint shard for exactly. What? Wait, what? Oh. Come here! That's two. We need two more. The story reminds me that back in Chapter 6, Season 5 in the Simpsons season where I had to collect angry notes. Okay. Oh, God! That is definitely a bot because they had no reaction. I need shield. Luckily, I may just need to have enough to get this. We need one more. And we can not do this anymore. Okay, let's go. Okay. Ooh, this way. I heard shots this way. Which means we're one step closer. So I can finally complete this and not do this ever again. Mini shields. I do need some mini shields. I need to find someone. Lucky me. Come on. There we go. Number 2 is done. Interrogate witnesses about the 0-point shards. Woo! That guy's up. Okay, so obviously we're gonna talk to Jones first. So let's go back to Lethal Labs and talk to Jones. Let's go. Let's go quick. I need to talk to my boy. We need to know about what's going on with the shard, but we're gonna have to make sure we have to play the Dark Voyager to make sure that he doesn't know we're getting the information out of him. Okay. Take it the shard. I've been keeping an eye. You think I don't know what you've been talking to? Let's just say I know a lot more about the shard than you, and it's gonna stay that way. I mean, that is 100% true about what Jones just said. There was no way in hell he was ever going to give us information about the shard, no matter if we talked to someone else, which is we all know being the Dark Voyager. And I think the other person here is Karina. Let's go talk to her. Whew! Ah, I really thought I was gonna literally die there. But we're almost there. The wingsuits are helpful if you want to get to other distances around the Chapter 7 island. I think since like the Dark Voyager is obsessed with the 7. Whoop! Whoop! Ow. Oh, that person got Karina as a... I can't talk to her. Up. Well, at least we know what to do, right? Okay. I mean, another round. And it's time to talk to 2 more witnesses about the 0-point shard. So let's go to Bumpy Bay and talk to Peely. And then we can go to either talk to Karina or Hope. But I'm thinking maybe the best bet for the last person will be Hope. Because, yeah. And also, it makes sense why Jones doesn't want to give up information about the shard. Because one, we were talking to the Dark Voyager, and two, there was no way in heck that Jones will ever give up information about the shard in his entire life. Because we spent the entirety of Chapter 6 trying to get the shard back. And there was no way that Jones was ever going to give it up. Especially towards the Dark Voyager. Let's talk to our boy Peely. Peely's eyes go wide and he shivers in fear at your imitation methods. You're probably not going to get much out of this guy. I didn't mean to scare Peely. My god. Why was I imitating him? That was kind of odd for me to imitate Peely like that. I mean, sure, it's part of our plan to figure out what the Dark Voyage is up to, but intimidating Peely like that, bro? Now that's just sad. Okay, so I think the best person that is Hope to talk about this. Okay, so I can just fly there, or use my wing, a car to get there. I mean, I have a lot of better options to get to Hope. Either using a vehicle, using shockwave grenades, and using my wingsuit. So let's use this. Go, 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 go. Nope. Not dealing with sass. Whoop. So anyways, I was wondering that, imagining due to his obsession with the Seven, I would have to guess the Dark Voyager's quest will have to involve reclaiming the Order's audio logs again, because it would make sense, considering the guy is really obsessed with trying to find the Seven. So let's see if after interrogating Hope, that maybe we'll see if it is the audio logs. Because I see the meteor right there. So let's interrogate Hope. Interrogate about shard. The 0 point shards are a mystery even to us. We don't know for sure how many there are, where they've gone, or who's hunting for them. Maybe you know something about that bit, though. Hunt down signs of the Seven, so it has to be about the Order's audio logs. So we know what the first one is. It's literally right in the distance. Let's grab this. We know where it is. It's this away. There's the first one that we know.
Mission log. I was scanning the aftermath of the battle for Reality 783 when I picked up a distress signal sent by Agent Jones. It's been a while. He and I have a lot to catch up on. Whatever's going on, odds are the 0 point is involved. Initial scans show this place has an intense concentration of 0 point energies. more info to make a complete assessment.
So there you go. A refresh of the first audio. The order came here because she got a distress signal from Jones. And now, it's time to get the second one at the research lab. I should probably leave. I mean, it's good to get refreshed upon what's going on currently in Chapter 7, mainly just about the Order's audio logs. Because it's not really a problem just to recollect them. I mean, I did recollect them in 2 previous episodes. At least we know what to do, right? Okay, I'm in another round. And it's time to get the second audio log again. Because, why not? I mean, it's not really a bad thing to re-get these audio logs again. Because it's a big refresher to get these logs again in order to get a refresh of what's going on with the Order currently. But it is kind of weird that the Dark Voyager is searching for her. And by description, it said the Order is a particular interest to us. Which is kind of weird considering the fact that we don't know where she is. I mean, she is somewhere on the Chapter 7 island, but we just don't know exactly where she is. Which is fine. But it is getting kind of worrying for us because the Order is our only lead to find the Foundation in her sister, the Imagined. Considering, just like the Order, those two disappeared since Chapter 3 Season 3 Vibing and Chapter 3 Season 4 Paradise. And if something bad happens to the Order, then we lost our only lead to find the Foundation and the Imagined. Okay, so let's land here. Because we know where these two were. I mean, it's good to come back to when you have to do these story quests. There we go.
Mission log. Someone else is making a play for the shards. And I need to find out why. I could really use some help here. For the 7, we aren't what we used to be. I miss my sister most of all. Okay, time to lock in on a mission. I'll scout the area and see what I'm up against.
So, it's good to get a refresh of what's going on again, to know what's happening with the Order. So, now with these audio logs reclaimed, the next one is to eliminate players with the arc lightning gun to spread fear. Okay, this is kind of getting kind of odd. But I think it's a good time to split episode 3 into parts. Yep. Since it took a while to find other players to eliminate in that single match, I think it's a good way to stop right here. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching Episode 3, Part 1 of Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 1, Pacific Break. And Part 2, we will continue the Dark Voyager's quests in order to get some information out of him to find out why is he after the Order and why is he so obsessed with the 7. So with that said, comment down below what your favorite things to do with Fortnite, creativity, buying players, Fortnite Ballistic, Fortnite Reload, the arrival of Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 7 OG. Comment down below what your favorite things on Chapter 7. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from me. I'll see all of you in Part 2 of Episode 3 when we continue to do the Dark Voyager's quests. Bye.